Christina and the Frog, a story by Alma Florida, illustrated by Claudia Lesnazi. The princess kissed the frog and let it go, and the frog turned into a prince, read Christina's mother. Wow, great story, Mom, said Christina before she closed her eyes. The next morning, Christina went searching for a frog. I know there's a big frog around here. I've seen it before. Where is it hiding? She said to herself as she searched. I bet I can catch it if I see it again. She did not find the frog that morning. So that afternoon she went looking again. She went out looking again. And there was the frog. Frog, I know I'm not a princess, so I don't expect you to turn into a prince. What do I want a prince for anyway? I just want you to turn into a little girl who will play with me. Since Mom has gotten so big, she never wants to play hide and seek with me in the garden. She spends all her time knitting. I told her my dolls don't need all those things she is making, and all she says is, we'll see. Dad doesn't take me on long rides anymore, only short rides around the block. He has a new hobby. He made a high chair. I don't need a high chair anymore, not even a booster chair. And now he's making a crib. I told him my dolls are very happy with the crib they have and they don't need another one. But all he says is, we'll see. So I'm kissing you, Frog, and letting you go. Please turn into a nice girl, okay? Frog, where are you? You don't need to hide to turn into a girl. Christina, hi, sweetheart. Come see what I have for you, said Grandma with a pleasant voice that promised the kind of surprises Christina loved. Grandma! cried Christina, running to greet her. I have something to tell you. Christina wanted to tell Grandma about the frog, but she never got a chance to do it. She was having so much fun playing with Taffy, helping to bake chocolate chip cookies, and decorating a cake for Mommy. Then Christina fell asleep at the table. The next day, Grandma announced, I have many errands to run. You will be my helper. First, they went to the post office to mail some letters. Then they went to the library to return Grandma's book and borrow some books for Christina. They visited a friend of Grandma's in a nursing home, and everyone there wanted to talk to Christina and pet her hair as if she was Taffy. Later, they met Grandma's friend, Anna, for a quick lunch in the park. While they chatted, Christina got to pet Anna's dog, Sam, and she even got to hold him in her lap. Then Grandma spoke with Dad on her cell phone and said that it was time to go home and find a surprise. A surprise? Asked Christina. So you knew about the frog, Grandma? But Grandma didn't say anything. When they got home, Dad was waiting at the door. He lifted Christina, saying, What a surprise we have for you! And then he hurried inside with her. Isn't she lovely? Asked Mother. Wow, she's tiny, said Christina. Do you know where she came from? Asked Dad. Of course I know where she came from. It's all my fault, said Christina. Your fault, said Mom and Dad. They had very worried expressions on their faces. What do you mean? It was supposed to be a secret, but don't be upset. All I did was kiss a frog, explained Christina. I just didn't know she was going to turn out so little, she cried as she ran out to the garden. It was a pretty big frog. I need to find another frog, said Christina, looking into every corner of the garden. And this time, I need to make sure that this frog understands that it needs to turn into a girl, not into a froggy thing like that. But no matter how hard she looked, she did not find another frog anywhere. Fortunately, the baby grew and grew and grew and grew some more, so she finally had someone to play with. The end.